Hey adventurers, so today's video is going to be more of a small video about me talking about how I make crafts accessible, but we're going to talk about a little bit how I make things accessible, especially on just those days where I want to craft, but I really don't have a lot of spoons to drag out a lot of equipment or just really a lot of equipment or bigger items. So a really good accessible or accessibility tool that I use for like my drawings, because sometimes just a sketchbook and a pen and keeping track of all those sketches is a little bit too much, because sketchbooks can be heavy, or like dragging out all those pens and markers, and it can just be a lot. So I have a tablet. This is actually the iPad Pro. I don't remember which version it is. I think it's the first one that came out with the M1 chip. And then I have the Apple Pencil that comes with it. I have a case on it. But this, along with a couple app programs, like art programs, allows me to do various little art bits on it, especially on those days where I really want to do art, but I can't bring myself to bring out all of my art programs. So I can use like paint brushes to create paint effects, markers, watercolors. Like there's brushes in my art programs that do watercolor effects, as well as acrylic effects, oil effects, things of that nature. So iPads are really good for that, or other tablets. I know some people use Samsung tablets as well. I also have a bigger tablet monitor to also do art on, but this is really good. My iPad is really good for those days when I can't get to my computer because like my arms are stiff or sore and I just can't lift all my arms up all that much, or be asked to sit at a computer desk for longer than 5 minutes, especially now that I am working again. A lot of my energy is going into work, and so it is more difficult to figure out where all my other energy is going to outside of work and outside of parenting. So being able to go back to my iPad to do bits of art has been a huge help lately. The biggest thing that I do, or one of the biggest things that I do to make art accessible to me, is I have a craft basket that I keep by my spot on the couch. So that is my craft basket. Alright, so the craft basket has my current cross stitch project in it, has a pattern for a crochet project, has my daughter's yarn in it, has has my crochet hooks, has my knitting needles, has I don't know why that's in there. That is a gift bag. We don't know why that's in there, but has a sketchbook in there, has some pens, and then as you can see there's a couple other things in here, just little things that I want to keep near me, like these should really be on my glasses but they're not, and then some things that just need to be put up, like crafting dried flowers from a previous craft. I put craft remnants in here, some pens, some markers, like stitch markers, things like that. Things I like to have that makes crafting accessible to me is a lap desk. You might have noticed mine underneath my craft basket. If not, here's another quick look at it. Here is my lap desk. As you can see, I have paint on it. I have little sketches on it. I kind of doodle on it sometimes in just remnants of other crafts. So with the lap desk, you put it on your lap, and with mine, I can lift the top of it a little bit to make an incline. And I have done clay projects on it. I've done painting projects, writing projects, crochet projects. Currently going to be using it for my cross stitch project. But that is a really huge help. I bought it specifically to help me be able to craft and create while sitting on the couch, because I don't always want to be at the big desk or drag out all the tables and all the supplies to be able to craft, because it is a lot to bring all of that out, and sometimes you just don't want to do that. It's a lot. It's a lot of energy, and as many of you adventurers know, sometimes you just don't have that energy. Sometimes you are really tired and you still want to craft, but it's too exhausting to get all of those things done, or too exhausting to have all of that out, rather, to be able to do that. So I just keep it, these things nearby, so that when I am low energy or low spoons, I'm able to quickly grab them and still be able to work on something while listening to music or having the TV on, or I might be video chatting with a friend, body doubling, listening to a co-working session on Twitch, many different things that I do while also crafting. So that is just a couple of things that I do to make crafting accessible for myself. If you want to hear more accessibility ways that I make things accessible for myself, let me know in the comments. If you have tips or questions, also let me know in the comments. I'm open ears. Always open to new suggestions, especially if it keeps me crafting. Lately, I've been having something with my hands where my fingers don't want to fully extend. So if you have something with that, I am all ears on that one, because definitely don't want my fingers and hands to stop working. It's not constant, as you can see, but it's happening enough that it kind of is like a little worrisome, especially since I like to sculpt with clay and everything. You can find me on Twitch and at Boggs Tavern, and pretty much on all social media as Boggs Tavern as well. Drop a like, follow, comment, all of that good jazz, and I will see you in my next video.